My dear Swissies and Switzerland lovers, in this video I'll show you how different Switzerland can look in the same week. It snowed again 1,500 meters, and this is how it looked, for example, on the Axalp above Brienz am See. For Rasta, the snow was of course very welcome. For him, it can stay winter all year round. A few days later I traveled to Ascona, which lies at 196 meters above sea level. There it looks quite different. The Japanese cherry trees are already in bloom, many meadows are already lush green, and the camellias are also in bloom. To get to Ascona, I travel from Brienz to the south of Switzerland for about 2.5 hours. Unfortunately, the weather is a bit cloudy today, but the sun is forecast for tomorrow. In Ascona, I am greeted by the Japanese cherry trees and make my way to my hotel. As always, I book a hotel with a view to Lago Maggiore. That's a must for me in Ascona. So this is now my hotel room. Of course, with lake view. And tomorrow, of course, with sunshine. After the long drive, I treated myself to a mojito in the 7 Bar and then took a stroll around the Piazza Giuseppe Motta. But soon it was time for bed. After all, I wanted to show you the sunrise in Ascona. After a quiet night, I get up with the birds, so to speak. The morning atmosphere in Ascona has something magical for me. The touristy little town is still so quiet in the morning, and no one could guess how busy it gets during the day. I like to spend the sunrise at the Chiesa San Michele. From here you have a wonderful view over Ascona, even if you have to earn it, because first you have to climb a few steep stairs. And then you'll get this view. Every step worthy. So this is the place where I usually spend the sunrises in Ascona, because as you can hear, there are so many birds singing, only for me of course, and no one is here. You have the whole place for your own. And now we wait for the sunrise. It's here now! Now you know why I love it so up here, huh? I miss Rasta, of course, but I know he has a good time at home with Pops. It's a Swiss sun. It's on point, it's 7 o'clock. And now the daylight is here. Yeah, it's time for breakfast now. And then I will show you some really nice things to do here in this area, okay? You know what I love most on a visit in March in Ascona? The contrast between the mountains in the background and the Mediterranean feeling with the palms up here. Huh? Yeah, I love that very much. And there are so many here. Palm trees everywhere. Oh, crazy. There are tons of sendieros here on paths to walk around Ascona. Yeah, and you can't get lost. Yeah, you will always come back to Ascona. Somehow. Yeah, and it's good for your fitness. Yeah, there are so many stairs. Whew. I then walked a bit through the alleys of Ascona. Ascona is a beautiful town with many small shops and bars. The houses are beautifully decorated and there are beautiful paintings on some of the houses. I made a quick visit to the Japanese cherry trees. These are located on Viale Monte Verita. Of course, this splendor is short-lived. Usually the cherry trees bloom in mid-March. Today it is the first day that the Brissago island is open. You can easily reach the island by boat. However, they don't turn too often at these days. So you should pay attention to when the boats are running. The island has a Mediterranean climate and so you can find many exotic plant species from all over the world. The boat trip takes about 20 minutes. I have now a little problem. I could go back in 2 hours or now after 20 minutes. And I was asking myself, what shall I do 2 hours here on this island? So I want to show you more things. So I will go back on the boat. And I also want to show you the Camelia Park. So many flowers. I go back on the ship. I am soon back now in Ascona, but I will stay on the boat. We go to another little village on the other side of the lake. I think the name is Nazzarro, something like this. And then I go to Locarno, into the Camelia Park. Yeah, I'm looking forward. And if I am in the mood, I'll take you up here. Yeah, I need to check if I have enough time and yeah, and if I'm not too tired after all this going around. So this is Locarno, big brother of Ascona. Yeah, but I prefer the small village. So that's why I always stay in Ascona when I come here. You maybe see the train over there. There is no train going to Ascona. So if you want to come to Ascona, you have to take the train to Locarno and then you have to take the bus to Ascona. Yeah, there's no train running to Ascona. So now we have the choice to walk 15 minutes to the Camelia Park or to take the bus number 3 to go there. I don't know yet. We are in now, and of course, on opening day, we are not alone here. Huh? It's full of flowers and full with people. But it's okay. And these are all camellias. Yeah, this is happening every year. Yeah, when these flowers are blooming. They call and people come. I love the bird sound. This is the sign that spring arrived in Ascona and Locarno when the camellias are here.
You know me by now. I love mountains more than flowers, so let's go up a bit higher together.
We are right now at Cardada, but we want to go up more. So we go to Cimetta now with a chairlift. From the gondola station, it is about 7 minutes to walk to the chairlift station. And they told me that it's open and the restaurant is open up there. And I can promise you that we will go back into winter. Yeah, we have everything in this video. I mean, this is Switzerland. Huh? We come from the Mediterranean feeling and now we are back in winter. And I have the wrong shoes. Yeah, but it will work. So this is now the chairlift station, bringing us up to Cimetta. Oh yeah, look them all. Oh, it's too early for you, huh? It's not summer yet. They are very special, those chairlifts. Ooh, it goes fast. Okay. Yeah, but it's safe. It is still in Switzerland. It was so hot in Locarno. Yeah, because I still have my winter coat on. But I think I'm happy that I have this coat up there. I mean, the view from here is incredible, really. Yeah. Yeah, this would be the part for Rasta, huh? With so much snow. What is he doing now? You see this? Yeah, we were there a few minutes ago in spring. Ah, can you see the islands there? Yeah, these are Brissago Islands. We were there too. Huh? Ja, het gaat draaien naar samen tellen. Now you connect everything. So now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I am so hungry. I'm not me when I'm hungry. So yeah, let's go and see what I can eat here. Comparing to the flower park, I could sit here for hours and hours. I remember that they have very good pizzas up here. So I eat again pizza. It's a pizza week. I am now back at Cardada and I show you another tourist hotspot. Okay? Yeah, this is the viewpoint from Cardada and yeah, many people are obsessed about it and you will see soon why. Huh? That's why. We go from 1,332 meters above sea level back down to Ascona. There, I see a different picture than in the morning. There is so much more life now when the sun is here. Yeah, all the people are hungry for the sun. I prefer the morning. After this day with so many attractions, fresh wind, the altitude and the many impressions, I was so tired that I fell asleep as early as 6 p.m. But I was wide awake again in the morning. Another sunny day awaited us and today I will take you to a real gem. To get to this gem, we have to drive to the Verzasca Valley. The journey takes about 30 minutes from Ascona and goes through a winding landscape. We drive past typical Ticino villages and then arrive in Lavertezzo. The valley is also accessible by bus. Lavertezzo is located at 536 meters above sea level and is a very popular excursion destination. The bridge I'm standing on is the Ponte dei Salti, also known as the Roman Bridge. During the day, you rarely have this bridge for yourself.
Especially in summer, you almost have to stand in the queue to cross it.
In the early morning you are totally alone here. Yeah. But as soon as the sun is here, boom! Yeah. People are here everywhere. Yeah. But I love this place in the early morning. You can feel the power of it. When you walk here you have to be very careful. It's so slippery. Huh? Too dangerous.
In fact, the Verzasca holds dangers that you can't see at first glance. There are many treacherous currents. If you get caught in one of them, you have little chance of ever getting out again. I hope you enjoyed my Ticino excursion. Let me know if I should visit this region again in early summer, okay? Thanks for watching and see you next time.